a shared big-screen TV in between. The TV cost a whole month's salary at the garage, but it was worth it since gaming is my preferred method of escapism. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I demand, folding my arms. Nothing, he says with a shrug. Nah, you said it. Man up and finish the thought, I say gruffly. He heaves a bored sigh and leans against the couch. You don't have a romantic bone in your body, Brad. Of course you think it's stupid, but not everyone's content with one-night stands and friends with benefits. Now who's judging? I'm not judging. I'm just saying you wouldn't get the appeal of escaping when you get everything you want in reality. I scoff a laugh. Are you serious right now? Am I wrong? He challenges. Women fling themselves at you like you're a fucking rock star, and your frat buddies worship the ground you walk on. You've never had to work for a damn thing in your life, except maybe your abs. Yeah, right. I guess I just spend half my time covered in grease fixing people's cars for the hell of it, I shoot back. So you work part-time as a mechanic, he says dryly. We both know as soon as we graduate, you're gonna go work some cushy corporate job for one of your Kappa Nu bros, rich daddies, and spend your days fucking models and playing golf. Oh, fuck off, I growl. So what if I use my connections to get ahead? I work damn hard for them, instead of spending the best years of my life holed up in my room reading trash and thinking I'm so much better than everyone else because I don't even try to fit in. At least I know who I am. I'd rather not fit in than change everything about myself just to become a fake asshole who looks and thinks and talks like everyone else. Keep telling yourself that, I say, taking a step toward him. You're always the victim, aren't you? Poor, special, unique little Devin, always so misunderstood. If only some big, strong alpha male would come along and see you for the swan you really are. You ever stop to think maybe the reason you can't find a boyfriend is because you're the asshole? Because you're so convinced everyone else is going to judge you, you have to judge them first before you even give them a chance? The moment the words are out of my mouth, I know I went too far, but the hurt in his gaze is immediately eclipsed by anger. You're right. I should just settle, like you. Settle for mediocre grades and meaningless relationships and friends who only like you when you're drunk. I clench my jaw, trying to remind myself I can't deck the little punk, because it wouldn't be a fair fight anymore, unlike when we were kids. Okay, maybe I have settled, but I'd rather settle for a reality I can actually feel and see and enjoy, instead of living in a fantasy world where everything ends up in a happily ever after. He gives an exasperated growl. That's my fucking point! You don't get it! The real world bends itself around your whims, but that's not the world I live in. That world is hard and cold and boring as hell, and the few guys I do meet are either homophobes or closet cases who think I'm good enough to fuck behind closed doors, but not be seen out on a date with in public. That's my reality, and yeah, I'm okay with escaping it once in a while to live in a better one. One where love is real, and it's okay to be different, and everything works out okay in the end. If you want to judge me for that, fine. I frown, realizing he takes this all a lot more seriously than I ever imagined. I don't really know what to say. I know I should say something, but I'm still trying to figure out what when he grabs his jacket and his keys and stalks toward the front door. Hey, where are you going? I call after him. Out, is all he says, before slamming the door shut hard enough that the shelf next to it rattles. For a second, I think about going after him. But when he gets like this, it's better just to let him cool off and apologize later. Everyone thinks I'm the one with the temper just because of the way I look, but at least I have an outlet. I sigh and collapse on the couch, since I have the night off and I'm not due to meet the guys at the party for another few hours. I turn on the TV, but there's nothing on cable, and I've either watched all the good shit on our streaming channels or promised I'd watch it with Devin. He's already pissed enough. So I reach for my game controller, but my fingertips brush the book instead. I glance over at the muscular werewolf on the cover. Thanks a lot, asshole, I mutter. There's a part of me that's curious, though. I was kind of being a dick, and while Devin upped the ante, I was the one who started it. Maybe if I skim this book he's so obsessed with, and at least feign interest, he'll be quicker to forgive me. I love my brother. I really do, more than anyone or anything. As different as we are, he's my best friend, and I don't want there to be this separation between us, especially not over something so petty. It isn't like I meant to be an asshole. It's always just come easily, like sports and keg stands. I try starting at the beginning of the book, but my attention span is way too short for that. So I